Hey guys, what's up? This is Language-Enthusiast. Today is Tuesday, October 10th, the year 2023. The time now is 3:24 p.m. Alright, let's get started. I was actually thinking about skipping today's practice because somehow I'm a bit tired and I'm a bit, I don't know how to say it, blue, off. I don't know what to say it in English, but it all started this morning. I had to wake up much earlier than usual because I was going to help my third, fourth, maybe fourth rehab. And I had to wake up much earlier than usual, which was troublesome. I should have fallen asleep much earlier than usual in the first place last night, but I didn't go to sleep. I actually went to sleep even after midnight. I was playing the guitar. I was practicing the guitar. I have been practicing the guitar for the last few days. Actually, I hadn't been away from practicing the guitar for as long as 6 months. I don't know why. Probably because around that time, I started studying English intensely again, and I really wanted to spend my whole time practicing my speaking. No, not yet. Okay. At that time, I already started improving my English and also Spanish. I was really into it. I was really into my Spanish at that time. I was just listening to as much Spanish as possible every day, and also English, but I wasn't be as serious about improving my English as I am now. At the time, I'm talking about March this year. Okay. And I was practicing the acoustic guitar very hard at the time. I was practicing this song called Wonderful Tonight by Eric Clapton. Because, as I said somewhere in my previous videos, that my original channel, YouTube channel, is about how to sing English songs. On that channel, in those videos, I'm lecturing how to sing English songs because it all started when I was learning how to sing jazz. I took part in this community, or actually it is a lesson of I can get from this professional singer, and it's a group lesson, and I had to go to the central part of my area, which is a bustling area, and once every 2 weeks, once every week, I had to go there to take lessons from a professional singer, and with so many people, like 20 people, 25 people, not that many, but all the students were around 20 tops, probably, and they are all seniors, probably seniors. Some people are my age, and some people were older than I am, and most of the students were women, and there were some men, one or two men, though, but majority of the students were women. And at that time, I was so surprised that they didn't know how to pronounce English properly or effectively. But since they didn't know how to pronounce it in the first place, they didn't notice that they weren't actually pronouncing English right. I mean, English lyrics, okay? But no one taught them, even the teacher, who is a professional singer, didn't pay attention to students' pronunciation, because I think it was the place where everyone should be enjoying, right? So no one says something nasty, no one says something strict, okay? But it really bothered me. That's typical of me, and I don't think it's a good thing to do, but because I'm particular about English pronunciation myself, that's how I improved myself. So there's no way I was going to ignore it. But since I was just one of the students, and I was not a teacher, so I didn't have the right to point it out, right? Every time my fellow students made the wrong sound, but since they didn't notice it in the first place, if someone had told them to do the right way, they could have noticed it. So, but anyway, just as I said a little earlier, it should be the place where everyone enjoyed. So I think it was okay. But since through this experience, I decided to do this on my YouTube channel because it's safer, right? In this way, I wouldn't have to hurt anyone, right? If I had pointed out someone's pronunciation, particularly in that school, in the course, in the lessons, someone who was told would have been hurt, right? I mean, someone's feelings would have been hurt, right? So that's why I decided not to do it in the lesson, but instead, when I thought that why not I do this in my own channel, and I started it in the year 2021 or so, and I did it for about a year, but I stopped doing it because just making the videos and editing them took a lot of time, and that's what all the YouTubers do. But I lost a little interest. Well, I stopped recording just now because I had to cough. Okay, where was I? Yes. But I'm ashamed to say this. I'm embarrassed to say this, but in fact, I lost interest. I wasn't as enthusiastic about it as I had been at first, and then since then I have been staying away from the activity though. Anyway, but I'm interested in English pronunciation, And of course, I love music, and but it's so time consuming. Okay, doing just one song and making the video for it takes much time and energy. And for another year, I was just doing something like I just recorded my voice, and I was talking about various things, including pronunciation, music, something that I was interested in, on my voice memo like this, and it was like a radio program, and I kept just making such videos for the next year. And then suddenly I found out that I had a colon cancer, and my channel started dealing with something about cancer. And so my channel is quite messy now. But where was I in the first place? Why am I talking about pronunciation and music? Yes, I just now remember. Yes, I was practicing the acoustic guitar in May this year, but I stopped practicing it. Suddenly, this is another typical thing for me to happen. When I interested in something, I totally completely stop something that I was doing until then, and then I tend to be only into something that I'm interested in just now. So it's a very it's a waste of time and energy, because if I continue to do it, I would get better and better, right? But since I stopped doing it, it stopped there. And the next time I want to start it again, my skills are worse, and it's not that I have to do it all over again. No, but still I have to go back, right? So it's a total waste, I guess. But if you are not interested in it, I think there is no point of keeping practicing, because your heart is not here, right? So even though I forgot a lot of what I was able to do in May this year, but now somehow I want to start playing the acoustic guitar again. So this should be where I can start, right? And I have been practicing the guitar, not for a long time. Not for 1 hour, 2 hours, no, totally not. I just, I don't know how to say it in English, I don't know, but it's just, yeah, tsumabiku in Japanese. I don't know how to say it, but can I look it up in the dictionary now? Yes, I'll try to do it. Let's see. Where is the site? Which one is the best? I always use this dictionary called AUK. This is very useful, and in Japanese, no, my iPad won't work somehow. I can't use this site now somehow. Okay, let's see. つまびく. No, it doesn't say anything about this expression, but I know there is a word that describes this action. So I look it up in the dictionary later though, okay, and then, yeah, until late at night, I was just playing the acoustic guitar, which was the cause of myself going to bed pretty late last night. I should have been more careful about this. And anyway, I was sleepy and I went to bed, and for about 10 minutes or so, I was reading on my Kindle. On my Kindle app, I was reading a book, and then I turned off the light. Yeah, it was dark, but because of my iPhone, it was a little bit bright, but I turned off the iPhone and it was pitch dark, and I started falling asleep. But I was listening to English on my iPhone while I'm falling asleep. This is something that I always do. But I know that I shouldn't do this. I turned off everything. Okay, not only lights, but also my iPhone and my YouTube app. Everything, I should turn everything off and then just concentrate on sleeping, my breathing. Yeah, I actually love this kind of moment. I concentrate on my breath, and I'm not thinking about anything, and I just concentrate on my sleeping, and I love this very moment. Actually, it helps me fall asleep easily. I know, but somehow I didn't want to waste any of my time, so I really want to make the most of my time even while falling asleep. So I turned on the YouTube app, and although I wasn't watch the video, I didn't watch the video. I wasn't watching the video. I was just listening to English. And about an hour or so, this is something that usually happens to me though, I somehow woke up. Okay, I was conscious. And then I couldn't go back to sleep for another, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And it made me more and more, it made me frustrated more and more. But somehow, without knowing, I fell asleep. I was back asleep. And this morning, I woke up even before the alarm went off. I usually didn't set my alarm off because this is something that I love most. But somehow I woke up even before the alarm went off, which was troublesome, which was nasty, which was pain in the neck. Okay, and but I decided to sleep until at least the alarm would go off, and then I did it, and but I kept sleeping even after the alarm went off the first time, and because I was using the snooze. I don't know how to say snooze system. Snooze, right? So I was still in bed. I was still in bed because I didn't want to get up yet. But by the time the second alarm went off, I woke up. Oh, there's an alarm or siren beeping outside. What's going on, I guess? What's going on? Oh, it stopped. It is stopped. Okay, then. And I change clothes, and I made protein drink for myself, and I drank it, and I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, and I put on some makeup, only around my eyes, because anyway, I knew that I was going to wear a mask while I was there. During my rehab, we have to wear a mask. And then, what did I do? And my appointment time is 8:50, so I would have to leave home by 8:30. And I went there, and today my physical therapist was someone new for me, but I was a bit surprised because there are 3 or 4 therapists there, and every time I went there, I get my rehab from someone different therapists, and they say different things. Okay, each therapist says something different, which is a bit confusing for me because I'm not professional and I don't know much about it. How our bodies are made, or how our muscles work. So if they say the same thing always, or consistent, they are all consistent, it doesn't make me confused. But since each one of them has their own method, and every time I'm told to do something different, so this makes me confused, and especially today's therapist is a very young person. Like, I think he's still in his 20s, or he may be in his early 30s, but he's very kind. He's very soft-spoken, and he's very nice, but he's too soft for me. But on the contrary to him, the oldest therapist is totally different. He's very strong and dominant, and he's very bossy, and his therapy is too strong for me to bear. I don't like him very much. Okay, and then I came back home after the rehab, and I was still already tired, because I woke up early in the morning and I couldn't sleep well enough. I had to wake up using the alarm clock. Yeah, actually, I didn't use it though. Anyway, and it all made me tired already first thing in the morning, and I took a little nap for about 20 minutes or so before lunch, but I'm still groggy, and so I wanted to skip this practice, but it's very important to speak anything, right? The topic is I can talk about anything, but speaking is important anyway, right? So that's why I'm doing this now. But today's practice, what I'm talking about is very disorganized, and I know it's messy because my mind is still asleep. But I just watched this YouTube video in which two women are speaking in English, and it was one of the women's channel, and the interview. Okay, the video is an interview. It was an interview video in which the channel persons interviewing the other woman, and they were speaking great English, and I assumed that the channel's person is a native English speaker, because in her channel he explains things in English, and he's an English teacher, and so I totally assumed that she was a native English teacher, but it turned out that she was not, and she was interviewing the woman. This is what I said a little while ago, right? And I knew that woman, and I knew that she was not a native English speaker, but she is also an English teacher here on YouTube out there. So I assumed that the native English speaker was interviewing with the non-native English teacher. But it turned out that both of them are not English native speakers, but they are speaking just like native speakers do. It was impressive, and I was so surprised, astonished, flabbergasted that even non-native English speakers can be like that good. It was really inspirational, and sometimes when I feel high, I tend to think something really big. This is typical of me though, and I wished, as I watching the video, I wish that I could be someone who, I don't know how to say it. I could be someone who will be interviewed by such people, meaning that I have to be as good as they are, right? Otherwise, there's no point of them interviewing me, right? Yeah, I know. I'm saying something crazy, right? But I really wished that way. And for example, in Japan, there are many great English speakers of Japanese. There are many Japanese who can speak great English, and they're on YouTube, okay? And they are collaborating each other. Is it okay? Collaborating with each other. It often happens that two channels are collaborating, right? And some Japanese people do this in English, all in English. And I really wanted to be like them, actually, in fact. And one day, it would be really great if any of the people would say that they want to interview me. Yeah, I know, I'm saying something crazy, but this is one of my dreams. And just thinking about it makes me feel excited, and this makes me it encourages me to work harder, right? So just thinking about it is okay, right? Anyone can have any dream, right? Oh, I don't think this is the right English, though. This doesn't like English, though. Anyone, it's totally okay for anyone to wish. I can't say this. My brain is asleep now. Okay. All I need to do is just keep on going, keep on practicing, and I really want to be a better English speaker. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. And today, weather is perfect for anything. Picnic, hiking, walking, sightseeing. It's a wonderful day, lovely day, beautiful day. But it's a bit windy. But I love this weather. I love this season. The best of all. It's a wonderful day. Okay. I really hope that you have a lovely afternoon or morning, night, whatever. Okay, I'm going to be back tomorrow too, as usual. So, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.